Hey guys, I'm Mikey. I'm back here for the video, guys. Welcome back to the episode of my series where we talk about making coins. We make coins and we talk about all the subjects in the game. And honestly speaking wise, I have not opened this up this year yet. It's only available in the game for like 2 more days. So I decided, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just see what we get out of this. Worst case scenario, we get an 85 overall and then we get the elite player pack sucks. Like I said, I kind of expected this, but you know what? We had to go for this. I had to at least go for this one time before we ended up and this expired in the game, because I would have been kicking myself like $8 for an 85 plus an elite pack. It's actually a really good value, so why we don't do it. Like, this is why we do not open up that pack though, because of the fact that EA sucks. We also have limited time cards in the game. We have limited time Richard Sherman and Deshaun Jackson. Now, guys, before we get into opening and get a player packs, like always, let's talk about this Richard Sherman and Deshaun Jackson. Currently, their price tag is, I saw Deshaun last night, was like 1.3 million. I think he's probably still in that ballpark, in all honesty. Yeah, he's 1.12, and Sherm is 1.7. So this is PS5. Xbox is always cheaper than PS5. This is how the cookies crumble. But let's talk about that, actually. So the prices of those cards obviously are crazy insane, right? So it kind of begs the question. And I think this year, so far, a lot of limited time cards have come out, have been crazy expensive. And usually how it works with limited time cards is they don't get to a point where they come out and they're really dead expensive, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are all players this year have come out and just limited time and they're still like under 600,000 coins within a couple hours, right? It has happened, but we don't get to a point where the cards come out and they're like really inexpensive. I think until, I want to say around March, April time. That's when cards come out at a limited time that just truly, you know, is GG. And that begs the question, right? We talked about golden tickets last video. We talked about, you know, them creating, well, not last video, we talked about a couple videos ago. Talk about how when they get created, blah blah, how they get created, all that kind of good stuff. So the question is, how much will they go for? How much will a 99 overall golden ticket in the game go for? Because if you guys not know how golden tickets work, is they are not limited time at all. They are, once they're put in the game, they are put in the game for the rest of the rest of the year. So yes, they have a better chance of pulling a golden ticket in the first 48 hours of it being in the game, but it's not limited time at all. So it's just a card. It's like, if we'll say, for example, a power-up card added to a game, same concept. So how much will they go for? They're 99 overalls, and like I said, they're probably gonna come out in April. So all honesty, I feel like obviously it all depends on who it is, because if it's like, you know, Michael Vick, it's gonna be 3 million coins. If it's someone like, you know, I don't know, I want to say Ryan Shazier, but if it's someone, a player that, you know, we have a lot of players at that position, and it might just not be a huge name. Like, if we got a Jalen Hurts golden ticket, it would probably be in the ballpark of 600,000-700,000 coins, right? So I don't know how, like, so the market this year, I feel like, is so much more different than in previous years. Okay, so in previous years, guys, how I explained Madden yesterday, but how Madden worked was it's the best overall team, right? You're building the best overall team. So everyone had the same team because everyone wanted to build the best team. This year especially, now last year kind of started this trend, but this year really solidified the trend of it's about theme teams. It's not about who has the best team, who has the best cards, because in all honesty, I've said this before, all cards play the same. Unless you hit a 99 threshold on a stat, you play the same whether you have 91 or 98. There's no difference in the stats. So if you have a guy with all 91 stats and a player with all 98 stats, outside of speed and acceleration, those cards are exactly identical. They're not different in any way. I know it's kind of weird because you're like, wait, what? But the guy has 98 catching, he has 91. He hits this threshold that makes him exact same player. It's just how Madden works. So anyway, so as I was saying, if that's the case, right? And if what's called so that's what Madden is now. Madden's about theme teams, not about actual best cards, which kind of kills golden tickets, right? Because golden tickets are, first off, cards people create, but it's cards that are the best cards in the game. A golden ticket is supposed to be the best card in Madden for that year at that certain position or whatever position it comes out at, right? So that's supposed to be the best player, but at the same time, that's just not how Madden works anymore. Madden's not about that. And I think last year is the first year we didn't have positional heroes. And I think this is kind of the direction EA is going moving forward. We're not going to be seeing promos like positional heroes. We're not going to be seeing promos that give us high, crazy overall cards. And I'm expecting us in February, March still to be getting low overall cards because it's about theme teams. It's about getting player items or player cards on certain teams that people can use for that theme team. So instead of putting out a Randy Moss that's a 99 overall when you only have a 96 overall at Randy Moss, they rather put out Jordan Matthews left tackle for the Falcons, because that's a card people will actually want to use Randy Moss people want to use. That's a card that, will help out Falcons theme teams. It's stuff like that, I feel like. Or maybe not Jordan Matthews, maybe players that, people play for multiple teams. Like, for example, Ryan Jensen. Ryan Jensen helps the Buccaneer squad, and he also helps a Baltimore Ravens squad because he played for both teams. I kind of feel like that's how EA's thinking. And I know, this year, the whole, recently, especially, we've been complaining about A, B, C, and D. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you release this card? We need this. You released Ricky Williams. Why? Because Ricky Williams played for multiple teams. Same thing with all these Team of the Week heroes and cards coming out. Is they play for multiple teams. Campus Heroes 1 and 2. It used to be Campus Heroes used to come out, right? And Campus Heroes used to be, oh, hey, Campus Heroes out. Awesome, man. That's a player that's played amazing in college. It's still a player who's played amazing in college, but it's now more about what player, not who played amazing in college, but played for multiple teams and can cover multiple different teams. And I feel like that's what this whole entire thing has come down to. It's just who has played for the most teams that can get a card, and how about the most teams. So, like I said, no longer is this about, best team. It's literally just about popularity, not popularity contest, but it's like playing with a team that you love and then putting in Madden and doing that. So it's so funny though, because even with all that said in mind, it's still there are certain teams like the Washington football team. We have the Falcons, who are still the best theme teams that everyone uses. So there's still theme teams that everyone uses, and you'll see the same copy and paste Ravens, Falcons, Washington online, but somewhat same concept. Just I don't know, Madden has completely changed, and I feel like the content, although this year's content has been absolutely amazing, has all been geared toward that exact same thing, where it comes down to, okay, what should we have this based on? Base it on literally just theme teams, which I know some people complain about, some people don't complain about. And the gameplay will still not get fixed. I made a whole entire video on my second channel ranting about gameplay, how EA literally, they did a sponsorship with Nickelodeon for the wildcard playoffs. They added a whole entire 3 new stadiums. First off, guys, they added uniforms. That's nothing special, okay? They added 3 whole entire new stadiums. They added a whole entire backdrop. They added fields. They added SpongeBob. They added Krusty Krab. They added Patrick. Not Patrick, sorry. I think that's actually it. The SpongeBob, Krusty Krab, and I think they did one other thing. They had all that. So they had a team that they said, hey, we can put a team together and go and, put all this together and then release it to Madden, that we have the money, the time, and the team to do it. Now, I know how EA works is that they have different departments. The MUT department, Madden Ultimate Team department, is not the same as their other EA Sports department. So I think the people who make Madden as a whole, are a completely different field than the people who make Ultimate Team. And that is true. I believe that is true. And if that's the case, okay. But you have to keep in mind, what I'm complaining about in that video, I'll say right now, is the gameplay. They have not fixed the gameplay. And that goes to both departments. That goes to Ultimate Team, and it also goes to, you know, the actual physical Madden guys who make the Madden game. So, like I said, I think we'll be complaining about gameplay until Madden 35. And I don't think it will ever really truly be fixed. But hopefully next gen gets fixed at the end of this year with Madden 2022. Will it? We're just going to have to kind of bite our thumbs and hope EA just says, you know what? We're going to fix uniforms. We're going to fix the uniforms because guys are new and you guys do not play Madden, or you do play Madden, but you just haven't been, you know, really worrying about this. Yeah. We are in January, the middle of January. Still, you can't upgrade your uniforms or your stadium because this glitch that they still have not fixed is still an issue. Guys. It's fun, man. It's fun to really break down and think about this. And still, these power-ups are free money, guys. Like I said, in these videos, all we do is make coins. All we do in this video is make coins. And 3,500 coins, let's say 3,000 coins, that is 6 times my profit back. This is 3 times my profit back. So, like, even if you want to say, like, oh, the silvers, you don't really make coins, because you can sell the silvers. Right now, I could put up every single silver for 600 coins, make back 550. They will sell. Take some time, they will sell. But these power-ups, they're free coins. They're absolutely free coins because these will sell most likely instantly for some of them. And if you pull, like, Alvin Kamara, you can get 40,000 coins back. And then any of the Elite cards you saw we pulled, they all sell. Gold cards, they all sell. The only thing that doesn't sell as fast as silvers. And even with silvers, you could put them in an exchange set and then just slowly upgrade them, which I have honestly been doing because it's not worth. It's really not like for example, because of theme teams, the silvers, you can sell them for a lot of coins. I have just been getting lazy and doing it like this just because I'm trying to get rid of them. But reality-wise, if you are doing what I'm doing here, do not do this, because you want to check to see all the silvers prices and how much they're going for. Because I have sold silvers for 20, 30,000 coins. I'm just doing this because I'm lazy, in all honesty, and I literally open up enough packs that I'm gonna have my binder filled anyway. So, like I said, that's why I do this. But I never recommend doing this, in all honesty. It's really just a waste of coins. But today, guys, actually, we're going to be building our next budget squad. So I'm excited about this. Now, I said this in my last video. I said it again, is how I'm looking the budget squad for every single weekend. So obviously 90, like I said before, I had 97 overall squad. There's no point to have 97 overall squad. There's really not. All you need in Madden is an 89 overall squad. So what I'm doing is every single weekend, I'm going to go ahead and build a new spending spree video on building a budget squad, and that budget squad will be taking online. The best player from that budget squad for that week will stay on the squad. This week, it was need cornerback for the Chiefs, and at the end of the year, let's say in like a couple months, we are going to see a complete budget squad based on who plays the best in each weekend. So obviously we'll see, and this is exactly why you do this set right here, the same set, is because you're hoping to pull some of these power-up cards. Obviously, for example, the silvers, if you pull Alvin Kamara, you are getting a W. So anyway, like I said, guys, so every single weekend we'll be building a brand new buzz squad, around 400,000 or 500,000 coins each time, and we are going to slowly but surely create the ultimate budget squad by the end of this season. And we already have our starting cornerback need. So I'm interested to see where we go and what players we choose for that budget squad, because obviously, you know, so far so good on the budget squad, looking pretty nice. But I think this week, last week we went a little Lamar Jackson. I'm gonna try my best though every single week to do different players. The whole point, like I said, is to actually have a budget squad with different players. If we have the same players, it kind of becomes pointless. So yeah, so we're gonna be doing different players every single week. I know some people who do this method, they put into the elite set after this. Once they get this done, they put them right into the elite set. I don't really do that because I think that's even like these. First off, these same sets are a waste of coins. You're doing this for the hope of pulling a higher overall card. I was in hopes of pulling a power up card, meant to say, which we did right there, Dante Culpepper. Which a lot of times this set right here is kind of pointless. But all you're gonna pull out of this one is going to be literally the what's his name? You're gonna be pulling a, you pull a power up, most likely you're gonna be pulling a Team Diamond or one of those power ups to go for nothing. I would still like 950 coins, but it's really honestly nothing. But the whole point of this is so that we can power up cards, so we can put them into the Team of the Week set. So that's the whole point there why we're doing that. But let's go ahead and see, for example, like this Dante Culpepper, how much do you go for? 1,800 coins. I mean, that's still a decent amount of coins, but the whole point we're doing that is we do this, well, first off for power-ups, and second off so we can put them in the Team of the Week set, upgrade that, and then make some coins, hopefully pulling a good card. I've been very lucky recently pulling this Team of the Week set. I pulled 3 Stephon Gilmores now, and they go for like 20k a pop. So again, you just gotta get a little lucky. But yeah, just comes down to luck. It's a luck factor. I still do Team Week 1. It doesn't really, the prices are the same for Team of the Week 1, Team of the Week 2. There are no real different prices wise. If you pull an 86, obviously, you get very lucky. And we pull 82. Yeah. I pull a lot of 82s, so it's kind of back and forth on 82s, 86s. 86 is obviously huge fat dub. All right, 1,500. We got 1,500 for both of these cards right here. And even 82s, they still go for a little bit of coinage. Just definitely not the worst in the world. Because you got to think, like, you're putting in, what, 6 or 7 of these? So, again, like I said, if you think of them technically speaking, the only ones you should be putting into the set are going for 500 coins each. That's about 3,500 coins. That's not bad. Definitely is not bad for what you're putting in. If you get the 500 coins ones, like I said, always get the 500 coins ones. The rest of them, sell them. Anything that goes over 1,000 coins, sell. Because if you have, obviously you have more patience than I do, because yeah, you're not doing this on a grand scale like I am right now. But if you do have the patience like that, 1,600 coins, never put that into the set. Always just put that up for 1,400 coins. Always, it works out to check the price of cards. Up to 15 million coins though. And then we're going to lose that once we go ahead and do the budget squad. But like I said, I don't know who we're going to choose this week as our player. I mean, I don't know who's going to be the star this week after it's all said and done. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.